The brand new trailer for 7 Deadly Sins Season 2, the revival of the commandments, has been shown, and there's a lot to be taken out from the announcement and also as well all the other kind of news that we're going to be getting from 7 Deadly Sins. So maybe firstly I want to talk about the whole little preview that we got. We got to see a couple of the characters on there. Obviously the people that haven't seen this right up to the date and all that with the manga, I'm not going to say who certain characters show up on this whole preview, but there are visuals. There's a brand new trailer. They do reveal as well that this is coming out on the 6th of January next year. I am goddamn excited for that, seeing all of that stuff that's going on there. There's a few little teasers here and there and all that from what we get to see of some of the characters on there. There's a certain mysterious figure with one of the pride symbol on his back, so I think a lot of people know who that is, a very heavily expected character and all that to appear sometime in this second season. But one thing I noticed a lot in this trailer, obviously seeing a certain character that looks a lot resembles a lot like Meliodas in this one, and heavily some of the character designs look very different on this one. I was looking it was mainly a lot more of the side characters. I feel like Meliodas has kind of stayed the same, but I was noticing a few other characters, even King especially looked a little bit different. Galva had a little bit of the different design as well. It looked like it's kind of been up to and kind of what it kind of looks like nowadays with what the actual manga looks like, because it's been a while since we've had brand new 7 Deadly Sins content, and I'm very curious to see from everything that we saw in the preview, they were showing stuff that was from the manga. It was no, this is all canon, this is going in. But I think they'll remember as well, with what they did, especially with, the whole little mini episodes that they did and all that of, Signs of Holy War. They kind of started playing around with some of the material. So what they're going to do then as well, and not to mention as well, how, the original series ended. Some characters already left as well. It was, they kind of fiddled around with some of the material. And I'm kind of curious to see, especially are they going to be doing about this, with all that material and all that. Are they just going to say, hey, that stuff didn't count, here how it actually goes, we're just going to be telling it? Although it's not a straight up where it's they can't do the next season, because we've had stuff where Blue Exorcist did this, with its first season was completely fine, it was all canon, and then second season, because they ran out of material, it was let's just do a filler ending. And it wasn't a filler ending per se, they just changed a few little events around and rushed things, so well, I'm curious to see about that. And not to mention as well, it's how far are they going to be going with this season? Are we going to have another 20 plus episodes with this season? Because this whole arc isn't finished yet in the manga. This is the longest ongoing arc in the series, and it is pretty goddamn long, to think about that. So how much are they going to be doing? I know 7 Deadly Sins was pretty fast-paced originally as well, but even still, there's quite a heavy amount of content to go through. So we're not even finished yet. I'm curious to see, are they going to end up anywhere? Because I don't think the manga is going to be ending this anytime soon, this arc. So, maybe by the time it's airing, it might end the arc like it did with the last time it did this. So, we'll have to wait and see. But apart from that, we have got some news as well about some of the bands as well that are going to be having. Flow is coming back as well, and the same thing with Grand Rodeo. They are going to be performing, the opening and ending songs as well. So, that is goddamn awesome and all that. If I remember, I think Flow did the ending to the series. I think Grand Rodeo, I think they did one of the songs and all that. I think it might have been the Signs of Holy War. I can't honestly remember that, but I don't remember them doing one of the openings, because I know it was Man with a Mission that did opening 2 of the series. So I'm looking forward to it and all that. Obviously, opening 2 was my favorite out of the Sins one. I love that, the Pain and the Pleasure and all that. I love the 7 Deadly Sins song. So hopefully we get something as awesome as that with the next season. I'm just very excited about that. There was a lot of stuff coming out for this stuff, and plus we've got the movie as well. That's still kind of out of nowhere. What the hell is that thing? Is it just its own thing, or what's going on with that? But it looks really nice. It looks really gorgeous. It seems like they're spending a lot of time, prettying this up and all that, and showing a lot of the character designs and all that. So I'm excited for this, but I'm curious to see what you guys think, obviously with all the stuff that they did as well at the end of the first season, and also as well the Signs of War. What do you guys think and all that? But that's all from me. Thank you so always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.